Let's move. We'll finish the trial later on. Maybe tomorrow, before I go to Yosemite. Hottie clinic? Ew. Oh, I see. There's a medicine bag. I was still up at this hour reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in the court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't Dahlia the New. After falling into the Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my eyes are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him, somehow. Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian, in the artist speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only on 102.2 degrees. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of the contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shito did not deliver the deadly blow, which means there must be another sword hiding there that we don't know about. Another sword? Don't you worry about a thing, pal. That's probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into, and that is our client's background. Naturally. You mean Iris, sir? I have the feeling that we've met her before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you, I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu. Right, take care. Yes, I should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. That's right, Maya's still stuck over there in the inner temple. But don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know. Thank you, Goshu. No problem, pal. Just trying to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, I gotta continue collecting evidence. Looks like no one's here. Mary! Loris! Well, sure he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later. Look at this graffiti scrawled right down the front of the shack. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. What I really like about it, when I really think about it, I guess art kind of suits him, I guess. I mean, his very existence is an art of sorts. This is the famous Eagle River. I had to try out its rapids the other night. They say it has a really strong current, and they weren't kidding. It's both powerful and fast-flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky not to be dead. That's Dusky Bridge up there. It's amazing how clearly you can see it from so far away. They supposedly saw everything through the shack's window. Not much light gets down here, so it must have been pitch black at night. But this area was probably illuminated that night because of the burning bridge above. The snow is really piled up on the snow roof. It's rather wondering if there's something out of fairy tale. Well, the roof part, anyway. The sign says Heavenly Hall. I guess it's pretty fitting if you spend the night in this little freezing shack. You'd probably find yourself at the pearly gates by morning. Ah, yes, the puns. That stuff is really ruining the... What the fuck? It's so inappropriate. Like Sister Bikini in Bikini. Ugh, I gotta think about the kittens. Kittens? Oh yeah? Kids, eh? Talking about your, Miss Mia right there? If my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes. Now it really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge. That kidnapping incident happened here 11 years ago, so maybe it's cursed too. Hazakura Temple doesn't have a single private phone line, and there aren't any houses in the area, so I guess Bikini is the only one who uses this. I really wish I had brought my cell phone with me. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there, but I can't see the inner temple from here. I really hope Miles okay. There's a narrow path going off a different direction that may know. Looks like someone's taken the effort to write "To Heavenly Hall" on the signpost. Oh, let's go. Main gate. Come on, please. It's for art's sake, I swear. There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here, the heroine in my book. That'll make you famous. Enough! A fool's who's foolishly accepting the foolishness of a fool's fool. Wouldn't you agree? Phoenix, right? Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're, Ow! Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like a sunny side up, and you want me to grill you over a name? Franzi, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture. Friends. Before you ask me to model, let me give at least some semi-coherent testimony. And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. Just like that dude with the red underwear. Off he goes. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix, right? So how's it going, glove lady? About this. Yow! I refuse to help you, Phoenix, right? I should have known better than to try. Nice to talk with you. Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. Oh, joy! Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? I'm Francisco von Mom, the Prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason: revenge. Francisco was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was a legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he's gone from this world. Oh, so he's dead. Okay. Okay, hand. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Phoenix right. He will fall before me, this I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, Crystal. I went over to the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing? Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All those ridiculous things you did made a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge? Did you even consider the danger? No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think of more foolish than a fool is foolishly thinks. Don't choose that he let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's got to be okay. I just know. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the temple that night. In the truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intent of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled in to bring a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said that this case has a very special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I am here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy bits all the better. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kinda cute. Ow! No smirking. No whipping the sick. That foolishly fool, doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth, make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing, and one thing only, to pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some cold killer X, you know. I'll let them know what that thing was used for on the night of the crime. Huh, still thinking small, I see, Phoenix Wright, or perhaps not at all. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't recall ever losing to you. It's time for us to settle this once and for all with one final showdown. Looks like she mentally blocked out my memories. That's a quite little bell. I never would have thought that something this horrible was about to happen when Iris rang the lights out all that night. No clues here. This is one impressive thing. Compared to the grandeur of the main gate of our Conrad estate, it's but a pet door. It looks really idyllic with all that snow on it, don't you think? All that snow? Don't make me laugh. This is but a light dusting where I come from. Don't make things up just because you think I'll never get to see it for myself. You can see, this is the thing. You have to remember that she's 19. Some people can vary in maturities. I'll forgive it. I wonder how the head nun is holding it. Oh, wow. Is that an inkling of human kindness I sense? Ow! Do you enjoy causing other people pain with that sharp tongue of yours? It's nothing compared to the pain you cause with that leathery lip of yours. Well, I'll be off now. See you later. Show me your tits later. See ya. That was one long sigh. Sister Bikini? My, I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and there's also Iris as well. Mystic Elise? There's an acolyte stuck in the inner temple, and that poor little girl has gone missing too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been since the morning after the incident. Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Where's Pearls? Oh dear, I wonder where on earth this little girl has wandered off to. She's nowhere near the main hall, that's for sure. First I lost Maya, and now Pearls. How much of more pain is this case going to cause me? Ugh, not to mention this fever is giving me a killer migraine. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh? Do you need any measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little bit more about the victim, Miss Elise Duke's-Name. I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter. No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for the spiritual training. My. You make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Mango Mountain, if you must know. There, you did it again. Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Duke's name as Mystic Elise. Oh? Yes, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. We address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. Cyclops. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know. How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Cyclops. There it is. I knew it. 5? Maybe 5? There are 5. It seems Miss Elise Duke's-Name was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Duke's-Name on the evening of the murder. And now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess? Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but I try to keep it together. Oh man, my head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Duke's-Name on the night of the murder, remember? Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know? I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we finished eating dinner. The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either. Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repairs soon. I must be getting old. I think I've lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning. I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? I saw Iris flying, her white foot fluttering. When I saw that man testify so vividly about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he does is draw trouble and nothing else. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple, is that correct? That's right, I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claimed she was in her room at the Hazakura Temple. I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple. I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad. I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. We've got to get Maya out of there fast. But still, there's really no need to worry. The area on the other side of the Dusky Bridge is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the Inner Temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded by all sides by a river of the forest. I see. So a criminal will be trapped unless they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there. That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and with no escape either. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. Can I present her something? The crystal sphere is really missing from it. But the sphere was found near the Dusky Bridge, right? Yes, even though I'm sure Mystic Elise was in the Hazakura Temple that entire evening. Presented the thing. There's this crystal sphere. It's not from a demon-wearing hood, but I would guess it serves a familiar purpose. It's not from a hood, then I guess it really is from Miss Duke's new staff. Look at the blood on it. Oh, poor Mystic Elise. Honestly, it's like the end of the world. It's not a good thing, that's for sure. To think people have the gall to call this kind of scribbling by the name of art. Huh? And that's the sort of standard you need for arts these days? I could be a pop diva. Sure, but what about the contents of the picture? What do you make of it? It's definitely the end of the world. Oh, this photograph. Oh, yes, those are our snowmobile tracks, alright. I'd know it anyway. But there's only one set, which means the rider went out while it was still snowing and came back after it stopped. Alright, let's move to the courtyard. Why is this still here? This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found. Staff? Miss Duke's new staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found the sphere near the foot of the Dusky Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? The Shichishida, it's near Mystic Ami's right hand, but it was proven in court that it wasn't a murder weapon. Given its design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. They get quite a bit of snow up here in Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't for fun, they're tools for getting around. But the sled, now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment. What's something I have missed? I'm looking real close. The building up there is the main hall. It was where we were staying. It's kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, there's rooms above you are on the ground floor. Apparently Mr. Dukeston was staying in the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. The main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in the elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep this hillside is. And that's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Bushney was pushed from the top of the wall? It's a lot of blood. Hey! What was that jarring, inconsiderately yelled yell? So this is where you've been, keeping nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you finished the bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know. Well, then I'll come along with you, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You can't get much more involved than me. Well, yeah, but that's not what I... It's been a while. Scruffy. It's Miss Harnkarma. Uh-oh. Sister, please leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris. What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix, right? Ow! That hurts, you know. Silence. So you will follow me. She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Well, I'm gonna fucking, Oh wow, that's a nice piece of work you got there, friend. How the fuck did you do that? How did you fix the bridge? I must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. It's Pearls! It's Pearls! Pearls! Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick! So you were here, ever since that night. I was so lonely, I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that dusky bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone. She was all alone? Ah, you're... I'm Francisca Moncada, the prodigy. There is no need to worry about that. I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. Nothing but a little girl without your whip. Oh shit, Pearl! Holy shit, don't get whipped, girl. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. It looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Yeah, why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave it away. And anyway, Pearls, weren't you with Maya? Ah! I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Hey, wait, Pearls. She just ran off. Ow! That was cruel, Phoenix, right? To make a little school cries. What was that all about? Pearls is acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I'd better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different than the incinerator. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Phoenix, right? But it's a bit strange, don't you think? Francisca von Karma. I seem to remember. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix, right? It's impertinent to call people by their full name. I was only copying you. Phoenix Wright, do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has? Why don't you ask her the next time you see her? You know what? I think I will. And she'll probably slap you for prying in her private affairs. Lamau, dude. Phoenix Wright. What? And what would you stop calling me my goddamn full name like that? Was this once a prosperous port? A port? Yes, that metal hook is a mooring post for boats, you know. Oh, that's the anchor for one of the wires that is used to hold the bridge. I think the wire was tied to this one, probably snapped when the bridge turned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here anyway. Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright. But I didn't say anything. The sign says Inner Temple. I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me. Actually, I can't read it either. Feigning comprehension is a very good habit to have, Phoenix, right? She looks really happy to have finally caught me on something. You know, having her and just kind of like making side remarks as we're going along, it's kind of cute. But I would never ship the two together. Jesus fucking Christ. There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though. Come on now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could have come of it? But it says no entry. Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply saying whatever? That's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that? Maybe Miles? This must be the door that leads to the Inner Temple, where Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder. Yes, there's a solitary room there called the Training Hall. You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix, right? Yeah. You're completely out of shape. I don't remember. I don't know how much more of this woman I could take. Is there anything else? I guess I'll go. That wasn't there before. And that wasn't there before. Oh dear. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? She was to be in here in training, yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that? That strange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving out some strange vibes. What do you think of this yellowish poster, Phoenix, right? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually... a woman? I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere, it's a different smell. It's gravy. What's the matter? The scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy. Ah, yes, there is a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce, so when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy for a substitute, I see. No one does that. For starters, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? Misty Faye's image is obscured by gravy. This scroll shows a picture of Misty Faye, master of the Korean channeling technique. But why would anyone cover it in gravy? I can't make out what's drawn on this scroll at all. I'll never understand you Americans and your so-called artists. Artists? Yeah. It's an antique dresser. Don't you dare open it, Phoenix Wright. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her not to touch things. What a pity. It's full of nothing but old clothes for the acolytes. I thought we weren't opening it. I'm from the prosecutor's office. I can do anything. Yeah, you can do anything, except stand up to a 9-year-old girl. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those chains, it's almost as if they're guarding something inside the cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guarded a person's secret during a psych lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. It's Godo! Diego, how you doing? Prosecutor Godo, I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor, how come you didn't show up at the trial today? I could ask you the exact same question. Huh? But I had a cold, so I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. the importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial? Who's the wild mare, Trite? This is Miss Von Karma. She was acting prosecutor in your absence today. Huh. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins. Just who do you think you are? This case is my... Hey, Philly, know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. I'm only going to say this once, Lady von Whippingberg. Go home. Phoenix Wright, what are you hitting me for? You deserve more than cracks to the whip in that, Trite. What? You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Godo today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger or is it sorrow? You had some important business and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it? I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death. You died? Of course, being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration adjustments of all your internal organs is... Well, let's say modern medicine allows us all to live a little ripe old age. Even when someone like me. So, you mean that mask you wear is... this ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face. I didn't know. My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk on my body going to regular servicing. I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death. How is that possible? What happened? Why don't you ask him? Huh? Me? Yeah, right. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me. Well, Phoenix Wright, do you? I don't know what he's talking about. Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godo was killed. It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right? Godo, would you mind taking a look at this? Ha! My eyesight have a date with the horizon. They're flirting with the gulls. I don't have any intention of aiding a defense journey like you tried. But you must help them, even just a little. Look who's talking. I had no idea such a smooth refusal could make me so fucking angry. So I can't present anything. Earlier, you said I'd done something I could never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here on this dyed dusky bridge is an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. I wonder, Trite, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They're searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where is that? The Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which we are standing in right now. This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore. So they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside is frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with the search party right now? You must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock, making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite, once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Mia Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. Mia? You killed her. No, that's not how it was. It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man, but she bit off one that could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, his Fey's murderer was caught, but that won't bring her back. Well, no, but you were with her at the time, you and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher. Well then, I'd say you learned nothing, Trite. You robbed her of her life, and now you let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced mine to death? No. What is this peculiar-looking lock? Why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors might weaken the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock open would, well, let's just say the inner temple and the sacred cavern would be a thing in the past. Very well, then I dare suggest the obvious solution of opening it with a key. Sure, just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock. There's no keyhole. That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it. Then who was it? Simple. The accused. What? Iris. When an Ogolite undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Mia Fey was a trainer there. Sister Bikini did mention a number of times, now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stages of the training. So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now. Iris is the only person who can open this lock. I sure hope she gets here soon. Hang in there, Maya, we'll get you out. So, I should be getting back to work. Wait, Godo, how sure about Maya are you? There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You'd better start praying. You'd better pray that friend of yours brings the accursed here back soon. Edgeworth, listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say to you before I go. I'll never accept you. Never. What? You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix, right? That's what everyone says. It looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll have to do what I can for now. This door. We know that Godo was Diego, so he blames me for Mia's death? That's kind of fucked up, dude. I don't know, should I, or should I not? Oh, it's Gumshoe, oh yeah. I guess I better wash that off, that's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that, I'm a detective. Is something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder, with my whip. So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? How did you know, Val? Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not. You mean the one that says no entry on it? I kinda already snuck in there. So what's behind there, Scruffy? Huh? A kind of garden-like garden. A garden? Yeah, anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? Is that normally the other way around? Well, see you later. So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix, right? Of course, what else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. I'm scared. I'm gonna save though. Check my fucking disk usage. Okay, I have just enough space. Quite a lot actually. Oh my god, it says Maya on it. That's not good. And there's a side clock in the side too. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it means. Strange feeling. Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah! What are you doing here, sir? I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy, Avon Karma will always show up wherever there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... is the charm poking out from the snow? Looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it, too. Apparently, it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise Duxney. Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cords found on both the victim and the charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to getting some very big answers. Recently? How recent are we talking about? As recent as the night of the murder. What the heck is that? Uh-oh. You spotted it, huh? Are you kidding me? It couldn't have been more obvious. It says... Maya. Yeah, and before you ask, it's written in blood. You will answer all our questions now, Scruffy. Without exception. Yes, sir. Maya. So these letters are written in blood? Yeah. What's worse, it's the victim's blood. Huh? This is Miss Duxney's blood? We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Phoenix Wright, I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down. Really? Do tell. Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down. Anyway, there's really one logical step in the mystery. Miss Elise wrote these letters herself in her own blood. You must be joking. That's impossible. From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely this garden was the scene of the Dixon's murder. At least, that's a current theory on how events took place, pal. What? Edgeworth? The escorting Iris, the defendant over here. I'll have to wait. She's the only one that could open the door to the secret cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news from me talking to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Oh, the energy. Isn't this music from the first game? Oh yeah. Forensic team. And what was the outcome of the scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll just let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there were a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They look kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... it's kind of hard to say, actually. Oh. What is this huge bowl over here? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl, isn't it? Everything else is completely frozen over. The ice in this bowl has been broken. That's true. Well, I doused my face earlier with the water in this. I was getting kind of sleepy. Alright. So Miss Duxney was killed here. However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was... well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, then what the fuck did she see? What do you think, Miss Von Karma? Surely a special Gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer. No. Wait a sec. The bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily set all that up after the murder, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly could you forget, Phoenix Wright? Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. What do you make of this crime scene? It's really gruesome. All I gotta say is that the killer is messed up in the head. But it turns out that Tsuchishito thing wasn't even the murder weapon. So then, why would someone stab it in the victim like that? That's the mystery we're going to solve. That staff belonged to the victim. Yeah, and apart from the crystal missing from the top, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, I just remembered something important. This is just between us, okay? Is it going to have anything to do with the case, Detective? Well, no, but it's really... then I'm not interested. Yes, sir. You want to be a wizard, right? Hey, look, it's my attorney's badge. Haha, good one, pal. You're always good for a laugh with your little badge. A real man's police badge. Hey, that looks good. Is that a cough drop? I tell you, pal, I've had a sore throat all day. No, that's my Magatama. You can't eat it. Oh. At least he doesn't put the stuff in his mouth first and ask questions anymore. This was found close to Dusky Bridge, wasn't it? And that's what that artist guy was said, yeah. Right after the defendant flew over the burning bridge. According to his testimony, she dropped it when she landed on the other side. But this crystal didn't belong to Iris. This crystal had dropped out of Miss Elisa's Duxium's staff. And there are traces of blood on it, too. The real question is what it was doing near the foot of Dusky Bridge. The victim. I'm guessing I need to present him something. I haven't seen Mr. Edgar in about a year. Talk about a long time. Do you know why he moved overseas? I don't know. Probably to look cool. Huh? There's a lot of weight attached to doing research overseas, you know. Once I've done my stint in Paris, you'll have to call me Monsieur Gomjia. People don't really get Edgeworth, do they? It's his own fault for not explaining anything about himself. An old friend, said to be number 1 in the DA's office, studies foreign judicial systems now. Wow, what a beauty, huh? What was that long pause for, Scruffy? That's a real nice brooch he's got, too. She needs to learn how to give compliments faster than Narcissa gives lashes. She is cute. The situation hasn't changed. We still don't know anything about Maya's whereabouts. She's gotta be in the Sacred Cavern, though. That's the only place left. I heard it's real cold in there. We've gotta get her out fast or it could be bad. Is there anything you can do, Detective? What are you talking about? Huh? We're already on it. You couldn't get a faster response from a computer. Mr. Goto put everything in place right away. That guy doesn't mess around. Goto? Yeah, the coffee-drinking mystery man who doesn't show in court. I gotta say, he really made me rethink my perception of him, pal. The guy's got more mysteries than a choose-your-own escaping book, pal. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I can't believe you skipped a trial like that, even without getting permission. He'd been fired for sure if he worked out a normal company. Don't get the wrong impression, Phoenix Wright. More importantly, doesn't it strike you as odd that the police are unaware of the man's medical situation? Of course, being extradited from Hausa is hideous affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustments of all your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicine allows us to live a ripe old age. But even someone like me, he's gotta be like 50. Additionally, raises another question. Why did he choose to tell only you? Yeah, why did he? I don't know, I'm not so sure anymore. The clues we found today have turned this case all topsy-turvy. I can't see how Iris could have done it now. Oh, how interesting, Scruffy. Sadly, I don't share the same sentiment. Prepare yourself well for more. Hey! She sure was a mysterious person. Her real name, her past, it's all a complete mystery. Still, it strikes me as odd. Why would someone who wishes to remain anonymous become an author? You know what probably happened? I bet she didn't know her books were going to be such a success. That's what I think. Apparently, the girl was trapped over here since the night of the murder. Did she say anything to you about Maya? She wouldn't tell me. She's not going to tell me something if she wouldn't even speak to you, pal. She was real upset. She wouldn't stop crying. Phoenix Wright, look sharp and go comfort that poor young girl. I will. Trust me, I will. Main gate. It seems you have a visitor. Mr. Wright. Iris, I'm really glad to see you. Kodo managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him. We gotta hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's not my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, Wright. Wait, Edgeworth. I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, Wright. But it's my Mr. Wright. All that matters is that Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. This is no time to be standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk since I last saw her. Don't be so rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My. Hello, you two. How are you doing? By the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris is just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. She talking about Edgeworth? It was that courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't want to hear anyone else. I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Bluesuits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Oh, yes. You did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who said that to me. I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to a screw. Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those cyclops of hers. Take that! Jesus Christ. Alright, let's go. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Duke's name had a special significance in this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity. What on earth are you talking about? She was... Miss Elise was an author, just an author of picture books. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Dixon's true identity. Miss Dixon had this charm with her at all times. Cora, where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. Then, what do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean? It's a talisman, isn't it? Interesting. Oops. This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Dixon really was. This talisman and one other item unequivocally proved. Nope. Well, you really ought to think about buying one of the charms we sell here, Mr. Wright. Huh? Otherwise, you just might find yourself jumped by a little old lady in a dark mountain path. What am I doing? The piece of evidence I need to show Bikini is obvious. That's just a plain old good luck charm, so please give it back. Oh no, I don't think so. His talisman and one other item unequivocally pain. I don't have that. What? I legitimately don't have evidence to support that. What the fuck? If it's not the Magatama, then maybe the scroll of her? Okay, cool. The painting obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. But this scroll shows the master of the Quran channeling technique. The crest at the top is the sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman of the victim carried with her. Ugh! This crest is reserved for the master of Quran. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea who you're talking about. The new master, Maya Fey, told me. What? What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Fey's daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her eldest sister passed away, eldest daughter has passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor. Mystic Misty! Oh shit. Thank you. Thanks for my life back. Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago, when she showed me the talisman with that mark on it. Wow, I nearly fainted. No one had seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all. What is the significance of this talisman, sister? The Quran talisman. It's a symbol of the master of Quran. I was right! Wow, I'm a fucking psychic. A bear must always carry it with them until their death. Until their death? So Elise Dukesney was really Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Fey, the master of the Quran channeling technique. The truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, Miss Sister, after 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding. What happened? Well... What's happening? It can't be. Earthquake! Oh my goodness, the inner temple. This kind of tremor might... The inner temple? The sacred cavern in the training hall. It might very well cave in. What? Maya! It seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go. What? Where? To the inner temple, of course. Where else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid kits ready. Come on, Phoenix, right? They won't borrow you for entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. Yeah, I wonder if he's alright. You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth? Come on, let's go. We're out, let's go. You gotta hurry to the inner temple and... Right! Oh, what are you doing here? How could I have? How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Yeah! Hey, why am I getting one whip? She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris, she's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? So it was just now, during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness, his fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you this day, doesn't it? That's no excuse for letting that suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, so she could have only escaped to this side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway right now and search the Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth, have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way to escape but to cross... No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation. Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's in the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Right. Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to Training Hall Sacred Cavern now. Alright, let's go. Fortunately, the secret cavern hadn't caved in, but what we found was something none of us could have ever expected. What? How can there be even more locks? What is the meaning of this? Iris! Iris, please tell me. What the hell is going on? Holy fuck, dude. This trial is crazy. Let's continue. So there's a second investigation part, huh? I haven't talked with Pearls yet. Right, is this what Goda was talking about? Yeah, these trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me. What? During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here. So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks? Yes. If only I was stronger. Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face. Like you're one to talk with your face all green. How's Edgeworth? You want to get some air? I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Don't be ridiculous. There's no telling what sort of mistakes you could make in your current state. Go get some rest. That is your only concern right now, Miles Edgeworth. Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in the corner of the garden. Pride is simply another trap that hinders us in our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles. I see. Well, thanks for your help. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? No, not at all. I switched back to keyboard, so I don't want to annoy you guys. Could you take a look at this for me, Iris? Yeah, the locks are far more important. She's right. I'm going to have to hold on to asking her about things for now. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I still don't quite get. And what might that be, Phoenix, right? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident, but you were seen that same evening in the inner temple. And then, you were spotted at the scene of the crime in the Hazakura Temple, too. Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the inner temple, it's as if you were... Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth here. 5? Only 3, okay. I knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about. Why did you make a run for it, Iris? I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come over and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we were clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the secret cavern was alright, but what? Then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the secret cavern's door, and... Who in the world would do something like this? These trick locks are a secret treasure of the Karine tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it. And you aren't the one who set these locks. I don't think it's that simple, Francisco Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them. What does that mean? It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks, the first one. Yes, that's correct. What? Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this? Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it will take time, won't it? Yes, about a day if I had to guess. A whole day? Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Would you do this for us? Sure, I'll do whatever I can. Gotta wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. I'm going to have to call on your inner strength now. This door. When I was here earlier, there was only one, but now there's 5 of them. These changed. It's almost like they're guarding something inside that cavern.
Take that!
I think it's time you told the truth about what you were doing on that night. You said you were in your room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. Do you still claim to have to be the truth? Yes, that's where I was. Iris, I believe you're innocent. That's why I want to believe what you're telling me too, but I can't, because this person saw you somewhere else on the night of the murder.
Take that!
I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course. Sister Bikini. Her testimony in court today was very clear. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to the Hazakura Temple. Sister Bikini didn't just see you, she spoke with you. You talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were there at the inner temple on the night of the murder. That's very impressive, Mr. Wright. The acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the mountain hall early so I wouldn't be late. What time was that? Let me see. It takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the inner temple. So I would have left at around 9:40 p.m. I think. I'm sorry, Iris, but lying just doesn't suit you. Huh? Now, you say you left the main hall at 9:40 p.m., but what you say doesn't add up with this. You yourself testified to the contrary, do you remember? You said that you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. Oh! Plus, only moments before you rang that bell, you were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I have. Who's that? Me. Mr. Wright. We even spoke a little at that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten. No. That's right, I remember. And that brings us another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock in the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. This time you told me exactly what's going on, Iris. So far, I've managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the murder, you were at the inner temple. And the second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at the Hazakura temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparent impossibility. On the night of the incident, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time, which means there must have been 2 of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy! How could that be? There's only one of me, and it's impossible. Oh no, the sweat. Uh-oh. That looks like Dahlia to me. Impossible, I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise. You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Then show me the evidence. Show me something that proves there's more than one of me. Mr. Wright, when you said there was another me, I was kind of expecting someone who looked like me, you know? I guess so. In that case, are you saying that I look like this person? Well, I can't say with 100% certainty, but can you show me something you are 100% certain about then? Fuck! I really need to get to the bottom of this. Do I have this though? That's the real question. Only one of me, huh? Or more than one of me. Fuck, I don't have enough evidence. There's gotta be another way. Sorry, Iris. Didn't mean to press you that hard. Oh, I can get out. Okay. And pearls. I need to find Pearly. It's weird that there's no one all of a sudden. Speaking of alone, I guess I should go check out the shack just down this path. Maybe I'll find Larry's there sulking again. Good idea. Oh, Mr. Nick. Pearls, what are you doing here? Nothing. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Well, we don't know yet. Oh, I see. Larry, this is a loser shack, where losers get together to lose themselves. This is the what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? We got a problem with that? Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Larice did a picture of me. That's, great, Pearls. We're gonna gather firewood now. Hold be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over our miserable little campfire. So stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why can't you try getting fired up over something becoming a better man? Alright then, what do you think about this picture, Pearls? I think it's really well done. I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing. It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through there, but how did you know that? Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? I've meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you, and what exactly were you doing when it all happened? I was just, well, I'm a kid, you know? This is bad. Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Miss Duke's room, right? Reading a book together. But Miss Duke's was murdered, and you, Pearls, were at the inner temple. So what exactly happened that night? Pearls? Cyclops. I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. Another 5? It has disappeared. What do you mean your power has disappeared, Pearls? It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Pearls, did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at the Hazakura Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps? Oh. Way to go, Nick. You made her cry. That was really cool of you. Wah. Just as I thought, I'm gonna have to break her Cyclops to get the truth out of her. I need to find more clues first, though. Uh-oh. It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside the sacred cavern. But who could have done that? The only people who know how to set these lock tricks are of the Quran tradition. We have Iris at the sacred cavern trying her best to open them for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, Sister Bikini. Oh yes, we were in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yes, you were telling me how the Master of Quran disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly disappeared or appeared at this temple. It was about a week ago when Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the Master, she said, "Someone is trying to destroy the Quran tradition's main family line. I'm here to put a stop to them." Morgan Fay. Someone was trying to destroy the main family line. There is only one heir to the title of Master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes a new Master of Quran, and her daughter is the main family. All other mediums become branch family members, with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line. Is the power of the Master worth this much bloodshed? You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real. Yes, I do. It's been 2 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channel the spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Mask case, and during Maggie Bird's trial, too. Thanks to Maya, Mia's always on hand to help me out when I needed it the most. The Korean technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead. That's true psychic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there behind every important leader. Who would respect such a tremendous skill? I suppose so, but with all that power and influence, I kind of expected you'd be really rich by now. Are you saying we're poor, Mr. Wright? Ho ho ho! You're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake. A mistake? What mistake? It was 17 years ago. That was when everything came crashing down. All because of that incident. That incident? Is she talking about DL6? I'm sure the records still exist if you're interested. Look at locked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident. That's the name of the file. The DL6 incident. I fucking knew it. The DL6 incident. I know it well. I handled a related case just 2 years ago. Ah, that's right. So it was you who was the defense attorney in that case. Yes, it was. The murder that took place 17 years ago. It was the first time in the country's history the police ever used a spirit medium. The idea was to channel the victim's spirit to learn the identity of the murderer. And the medium who performed the channeling was Misty Faye, Maya's mother. Through Misty's channeling, the name of a certain man surfaced. Armed with that as evidence, the investigators were spurred into action. That man, he was found not guilty. And wasn't he? That's right, he was. And the case remained a mystery. In other words, we failed. It was the first case the world had ever seen the Korean tradition openly involved in. It was all over the media, the public, the judiciary, the people of Korean village. Everyone judged her. Everyone said Mystic Misty's powers were a sham. And then she just disappeared, vanished, while everyone still thought of her as a fraud. But I know the truth. Misty Faye's spirit channeling wasn't a sham at all. Of course it wasn't. And since you managed to reveal the truth, we're finally making a comeback. The Korean tradition is starting to recover at last. But with a new master wielding the power of the clan. Does she mean Maya? The spiritual power of the Korean channeling technique is in the blood. Maya's told me the exact same thing before. Wei, the woman of the Faye clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. According to Maya, only the woman in the family can inherit that power. The main family's bloodline stems directly from Mystic Ami, but with each new generation, only one daughter becomes a new master, and with the ones that don't become branch families, right? That's correct. Yes, what was the cause of tragedy? No, Maya had a sister too, an older sister named Mia. Oh yes, I've heard of her. What? You know about Mia? Of course. She became a lawyer at the hopes of discovering what happened to her mother, and lost her life as a result. Do you know what Mystic Mia is rumored to have said? She said it wasn't only because of her mother that she became a lawyer. She also didn't want to fight with her sister over leadership of the tradition. Really? Well, she saw what happened to her own mother, Mystic Misty, as she grew up. I guess Mystic Mia got tired of seeing all the rivalry between her mom and her aunt. That's right, Misty Faye had an elder sister too. And Misty, having superior powers, managed to usurp Master's seat from her. Misty's sister is Mystic Morgan, as you probably know. It's coming back. Morgan? That's a name I know well. It was a year ago now at Maya's home, Korean village. What she did was terrible. It was also so she could make her own daughter the next master. I suppose if you know about Mystic Morgan's daughter, then you must have already realized that Iris... Huh? Iris? What's Iris got to do with any of this? That Iris is Mystic Morgan's... I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Holy shit. So I've been wrong all this time. Mystic Morgan had 3 daughters, not 2. Oh no! Is my wait, what? 3? Yes, Iris, her twin sister. Her twin sister. I knew it. I fucking knew it. How did I call this? Dahlia, Iris, and Mystic Pearl. What was the name of Iris' sister? I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I just can't remember. All I can recall is that her father was a jeweler. Well, that's a clue, I guess. A jeweler. Thank you very much. Yeah, we know who that is. I already asked her. Let's go. Hey, pal. Huh? Who, me? How long have you been there? I just got here. Oh, okay. So what are you up to, detective? I'm investigating, pal. I made a promise to Edgeworth. I promised I would find the real murder weapon. Bob's sword thing turned out to be a false lead, right? I'm giving my best shot here, but I still haven't turned up any clues. I just found these weird scraps of paper. It looks like a letter or something. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the case, though. A letter? What the letter you found? Don't remind me, pal. I'm busting a gun here trying to find the murder weapon. All I find is some burnt old letter. Yeah, it was in the incinerator outside the temple. The incinerator? I knew it. I knew it wasn't matching it. There was snow in the incinerator when I first saw it. But after the incident, the snow had melted away, which means someone used the incinerator on the night of the murder. So with you, pal, I got it right here if you want to take a look. Oh, can I? Do you mind? Sure, go nuts. I don't want it, pal. You can have it. It's all spirit mediums and masters and stuff. I bet it's tough. Be careful. Once night falls, should be there. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel her spirit. Leave everything up to her. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne. She is the whole... Here is a picture of her. Use it when you can channel her. There's no picture. Once this is burn the letter, and also make sure to never tell anyone about this letter. Bravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to fruition. Ta-da! Metal detector. Raise your hand if you didn't see this coming from a mile away. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Oh, bother. No way! Oh my god! It's a sword, dude! Murder weapon? I never have guessed there'd be a sword concealed in the victim's staff. A sword cane, pal. It's on the real gem. The workmanship is really something else. Thank goodness it wasn't a cane sword. Or else the victim would have stabbed her own foot. No team and gumshoe. It doesn't look like there are any traces of blood on it. Then I guess this isn't a murder weapon, huh? No, no, no. I'm sure someone just wiped it off after the murder.
Hold it!
Well, we don't even know if she's okay or not. The more evidence and testimony I hear, the more uneasy I feel. You don't think? Why is it? Please, detective, let's just wait until we can get inside the secret cavern. You're looking kind of birdy in there. Okay, okay, just stop with that face pal. One thing, though. The staff's secret trick, let's keep it between you and me, alright? If it gets out that we knew about it and didn't say anything, we're finished. I understand. This is just a regular, run-of-the-mill staff, you got it? Okay, now you take good care of it, pal. Thank you, detective. Don't worry. She'll be fine. Gumshoe. You know, there's a place at the base of this mountain that has some really good pasta. How about I take you there when you find Maya, huh, pal? Sure, thanks. Mr. Godo. Godo? What do you mean by that? I was expecting Larry and Pearls to be here. I guess they must have gone to collect firewood. Check back later? But I don't have time to check back later. What was that? Not important. Oh hey, it's Midworth. How could I have done that? Wow, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Oh! Hey, don't you dare run away. What do you want, right? What do I want? If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Come on, laugh away. I was ready to hug it out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. You went back to the Criminal Affairs Department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris. Yes, and thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible. There was something about that bothered me about her from the very moment we met. I felt like I've seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I'd seen her in court before. So you went back to the Criminal Affairs Department to look for her file. Yes, I checked over every case I've worked on. I was right. I had seen her face before, 6 years ago. It was my first appearance in court, and as cases go, it was my worst nightmare. So, who is she? I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give you that information away to a member of the general public. Why not? It might be the crucial pieces of the puzzle that solves this case. The woman I knew was the daughter of the jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with the Iris and Hazakura temple, and neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. Unrelated? Yes, I can say that with complete confidence. You're wrong, Edgeworth. She is totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and the woman why Edgeworth knew. How do I fill him in? So, I have, Did you know this Iris had a twin sister? What? A twin? You can't be serious. Sister Bikini told me, but the problem is she didn't know the name of this twin. There was nothing about Iris having a sister in the files I checked. Well, Iris was taken in by a contemplar when she was really young. Apparently her sister was raised by her father, a jeweler, I think. A jeweler? Right, I just might know who this twin sister of hers is. I had a feeling you'd say that. Let me guess. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne, right? Yes, exactly. Please tell me what you know about her, Edgeworth. Please. It was my first court case, 6 years ago. I was a greenhorn, and due to my inexperience, the defendant died. You're talking about Terry Falls, right? Huh! You know about that case. You're not the only one who noticed something about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne. I checked one of Mia's old files from 6 years ago. Yes, Dahlia was a key witness in that case. Dahlia and Terry Falls conspired together to stage a fake kidnapping 11 years ago. They stole a jewel worth $2 million from Dahlia's father, a jeweler. And 5 years after that, she murdered her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne, to keep her from talking. Her sister? Well, her stepsister, actually. They weren't blood related. Valerie was the only daughter of Dahlia's father's second wife. Oh, and this is when she entered my life. The woman who tried to kill me. So after Terry Falls died, what happened to Dahlia? Did you check that out? Does it really matter? Like I said, Dahlia isn't connected with this case. Why are you so sure about that? It's simple. Dahlia Hawthorne is dead. Oh. What? Well, her metabolic processes are a matter of interest only to historians, so to speak. What do you mean by Dahlia Hawthorne is dead, Edgeworth? Right. I must confess that in reading her file, I came to know of the murder case you were involved in during your college years. Dahlia Hawthorne was found guilty, thanks to the persistence of Mia Fey. At the time, Dahlia, it's like she was possessed by a demon or something. It's been almost 5 years since that guilty verdict was handed down, and her sentence was finally carried out. She was executed last month. Executed? I'm sure it's a bit of a shock to you, right? And for more reasons than one. But do you understand now? She can't possibly be connected with this case. She's dead, and when someone is dead, there's no way to revive them. There's no way to revive the dead? I wonder. It seems you're not aware of one another's connection yet, Edgeworth. And what is that? It's about Iris and Dahlia Hawthorne's mother. What has their mother's got to do with any of this? She's Morgan Fey, a spirit medium from a branch family of the Corine channeling technique. Did you just say Corine channeling technique? Do you know something about it? Oh yes, I know it's connected with that fraudulent spirit medium. Fraudulent? I was involved in another nightmare 17 years ago. I was caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. The police didn't have any leads. They were stumped, and that's why they called her in. She was a very famous spirit medium and a master of her talent at school. But you know what happened? As a result of her efforts, an innocent man was accused of murder. She and her powers, they were all fraudulent. Edgeworth, go to the police records room. It's all in there. All you have to do is check the DL6 incident case file and you'll know. He doesn't believe it. Of course, how could I forget? Edgeworth was the victim in that case. Edgeworth, you'll understand someday, and then you'll see that the Corine channeling technique is real. There it is. There must have been two of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy. How could that be? There's only one of me. It's impossible. Impossible, I wonder. The only way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise. You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than one of me? Then show me the evidence. Dahlia Hawthorne.
Take that!
I have firm grasp of the situation now, Iris. You have a sister, don't you? A twin sister, perhaps? Oh! That's right. Dahlia Hawthorne. A woman I know only too well. I had no idea you knew of her. Very impressive, Mr. Wright. But she's no longer... Yes, I know. Her sentence was carried out recently, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Thank you. There's no need to explain now, is there, Iris? The second you who was here at the temple the night of the murder, it was your twin sister, Dahlia Hawthorne. But you just said it yourself a second ago. My sister's dead. Have you forgotten that? Have you forgotten this, Iris? This is a channeling dojo, a training ground for the Quran channeling technique. That night, someone channeled Dahlia's spirit, and you knew about it. And that's the secret you've been trying to hide from me. Oh no. I was in my room in the main hall that night. As soon as I heard that I'd been spotted at the Manor Temple, I knew it was my sister. Dahlia, the other half of me who passed away last month. The Iris that Sister Bikini saw in the Manor Temple the night of the murder. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Why didn't you tell me this before? Because my sister always does the right thing. Excuse me? And because I mustn't get in the way of what she's trying to do. I already betrayed her once before. I can't do it again. You betrayed her? What do you mean? That's why I have to accept I may be found guilty. It's the only way. You know about it, don't you, Mr. Wright? About the fake kidnapping that took place here on the Eagle Mountain 11 years ago. That was the start of it all. It's what started her down the twisted path. She started to commit crime after crime, and in the end, she lost her life. It's all because I betrayed her. How did you betray her, Iris? There's no coincidence that Eagle Mountain was where exchange took place. After all, I helped plan the whole thing. Oh my god, the twist, dude. What? But I got scared, so I ran away. What are you talking about? Why would you help her? Stealing $2 million from your own father, that's awful. But I promised that I'd help. And she didn't do it for the money. Huh? It was revenge on our father. Revenge? What did you mean by revenge? He was a hideous man. He threw our mother away and then sent her to hell. Our mother, she must be talking about Morgan Fay. Our mother was the eldest daughter of the main branch of the Fay family. And the main family had a lot of influence on many businesses and political circles at the time. As the eldest daughter, our mother was set to inherit all of that as the next master. That's the reason our father married our mother into the first place, for power. But his plan backfired, because our mother's sister took it all from her. She took over as master of Quran. That would be Misty Fay, Maya's mother. But before long, the credibility of the Quran tradition hit rock bottom. The new master, Mystic Misty Fay, had made a terrible mistake. It was during the investigation of the DL6 incident. After that happened, our father took me and my twin sister away, leaving our mother and our home behind. He hated the place. He said it was a hick dive, and that he had no reason to stay there. And that's when you came here to Hazakura Temple? Yes. The woman that my father took as his next wife already had a daughter, Valerie. I had no place in this new family, you see. Oh, and I haven't seen my mother once since then. Having the master's seat has stolen from her and being rejected by her own family. I've heard she's been very battered spiritually and emotionally. I think I'm finally beginning to see how the pieces fit together. I have asked her everything I can in my capacity as a prosecutor. This incident, everything related to it goes back to the history of the Fey clan. That's what it looks like. Iris, there's just one more thing I want you to tell me. What is it? During the incident in which your sister, Dahlia Hawthorne, poisoned a lawyer, she began a relationship with a certain college student in order to hide the evidence. That college student, have you heard of anything about him? Well, I did hear one thing. She said she hated his guts. Oh man, that is a fucking blow to the stomach. Oh no. Dude, I felt that one too with you, Phoenix. I get you. I get you, Phoenix. I see. Thank you for your help. You're welcome. Leave these locks to me. I'll open them for you, I promise. Thank you. There's still one giant secret left to unlock, with Pearl. You were supposed to be in supposed to be in Misty Faye's room, reading a book together, correct? Yes, I was so happy when she invited me. But I didn't go into the inn. You didn't go? No, there was somewhere else I had to go instead. I was so worried I had to go. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so nervous. Pearls. On night of the night, you went to this place, didn't you? If I'm right, will you tell me the whole truth? Okay. You went to this place for one very simple reason, and that's this.
Take that!
It's obvious what you were so worried about, Pearls. It was Maya, wasn't it? Oh. You knew the training Maya was undertaking was dangerous. After all, it was a special course. I signed up for your special course. Well, my. Quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Don't blame me if you become one of those who would channel. Sister Bikini scared you with what she said, didn't she? And because it was you who introduced Hazagura Temple to Maya in the first place, you felt responsible, didn't you? Thinking about what could happen to Mystic Maya made me more and more worried. I couldn't sit still at all. That's why I decided to go and find out what she was doing at the Inner Temple. Then we're clear now that you went to the Inner Temple that night, Pearl. What's not clear is what happened after that. About what time it was when you headed over to the Inner Temple. It was probably around 9:30 when I left the main hall. I heard the real training was supposed to start at 10. I wanted to get there before it started, but there was so much snow, so I didn't get there until after 10 o'clock. Until after 10. How did you know what time it was? Because I heard the bell ringing when the lights out. You heard the lights out bell? The Hazagura Temple bell is pretty small though, isn't it? You must have really good hearing. I was really trying to pick up the sound of that bell, that's all. I didn't want to miss it. That would be terrible. Tell me, Pearls, why were you so worried about hearing that bell? Huh? There it is.
Take that!
You were given some instructions to follow that night, weren't you? I presume you recognized these pieces of paper. Oh! Where did you... In the incinerator at the Inner Temple. Pearls, you were following the instructions in his letter that night, weren't you? That's why you couldn't afford to miss the sound of the lights out bell. I'm speechless, Mr. Nick. You're amazing. In these instructions that were found in the incinerator, I believe they were written for you, Pearls. For me, I know. As you can see, a large portion has been burned, but the last section is still fairly legible. As soon as you hear the lights out bell, you must channel their spirit. Who was it, Pearls? Whose pit were you supposed to channel? Taking into account the author's note and the purpose for writing it, whose spirit would Pearls have been trying to channel? Don't overthink it, Phoenix. It's pretty obvious who Pearls was supposed to channel. The person who tried to channel that night, Pearls, was...
Take that!
It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it? That was the name of that letter. Oh! It was just as I suspected. It wasn't Iris whose sister Bikini met at the Inner Temple that night. It was Dahlia Hawthorne. Do you know anything about her, Pearls? Do you know what kind of woman Dahlia Hawthorne was? No. I've never heard of anyone by that name before reading these instructions. I thought so. Pearls doesn't have a clue. She doesn't know that Dahlia is her sister. About the instructions in the letter I found, Pearls. Who wrote them? Whoever it was asked for you during this spirit meeting you never heard of. You must have quite a respect for them. After all, you followed the instructions without question. So here's my next question. Who wrote this set of instructions for you to follow?
Take that!
Pearls, I have to wonder about something. You didn't have any idea what these instructions meant, did you? But you followed them to the letter regardless. Why? Because it was your own mother that asked you, that's why. I figured it out. The person who wrote you this letter was your mother, Morgan Fay. Alright, Pearls. It's time you started telling me the truth. Mr. Nick, why is she holding back from me? I don't like this. Huh? If you're trying to say I followed these instructions, I'd like to see some proof. What? Because I don't think you have any... She'd say anything rather than admit to carrying out these instructions. I guess I'll produce some evidence then. One more thing shouldn't do it. Alright, Pearls. We both know someone carried out these instructions on the night of the murder. But you're right, there's no evidence that proves it was you. However, I do know whoever did it was a child. How did you know that? It couldn't have been an adult. No adult would have made a simple mistake like that. A simple mistake? What do you think by that? I'm sure you've carefully followed the instructions you've been given, but you misunderstood some of the words, and this is the evidence that proves it. Gravely roast. Oh, I know. The gravy.
Take that!
It was you who splattered gravy on this hanging scroll, wasn't it? What? Why would I do something like... Do you remember what was written in that letter? Gravely roast the master in the fires of Hades and bring our vengeance to a fruition. But you didn't know how to read the words gravely and roast among others, right? How do you know that? Remember the conversation you had with Miss Duke's name on the night of the murder? Perhaps we could read some books together. Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading. Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? Miss Elise? So, for example, how do you read this? It says gravely. That's a very tough word. Sure, Miss Dixon taught you how to read gravely and roast, but what she didn't teach you is what they meant. Gravely sounded like gravy to me, and the only roast I could think of was the food. And that's why you did it. That's why you covered the picture of the master of gravy in that night's pot roast. be honest, I did think it was a bit strange. I guess I really did get the wrong idea. Just a tiny bit. I really am useless. I couldn't even burn the letter properly as my mother had asked of me. Such a simple thing, and I couldn't even do it right. After dinner that night, I did go to the inner temple with the pot full of leftover gravy. The gravy? I saw the picture on the hanging scroll near the sacred cavern. I was sure it was the master of Quran, like it said in the letter. I see. And then, well, it was already way past 10 when I got there because of all the snow. So I went to the inner temple guest area. The guest area? Yes, I thought I could wait there until the training was over. Why didn't you just go to the training hall? Because Mystic Maya's main training had already started and I couldn't interrupt it. So I just stayed where I was prayed for to get through it. But then, Girls, did you fall asleep? Oops. Didn't mean to do that. You couldn't do it. It's probably because Maya channeled her, didn't she? Because that didn't look like Pearl's hair in the crime photo. Isn't there any rare explanation for why you couldn't channel the spirit? I suppose there's one other possibility. It's not very likely, though. Could you please tell me what that is anyway? If someone else was already channeling the same spirit. I called it literally 30 seconds ago. Maya must be under the influence. Someone else? What do you mean? Well, there's only one of each spirit, right? Then that would mean on the night of the murder, someone else channeled her spirit before Pearl's death. Someone else channeled the spirit of Dahlia Hawthorne. And that would be Maya. A penitentiary? Yeah, I know, Pearls. I visit her every month. And that last month she told me the time we've been waiting for has come, Pearl. There's something I need you to do for me. I had a letter for you at our home before they brought me here. I want you to read it and do exactly as it says. It's for the good of the Fae clan, my angel. You'll be doing a great thing. Now listen carefully, and I'll tell you where the letter is hidden. You evil fucking bitch. Finally figured it out, have you tried? You finally realized how terrible of a crime being painfully oblivious is. Godo! The entrance to the sacred cavern looks like it's a freaking puzzle workshop. I guess he's talking about Iris and the lockbreaking effort. But it's all a waste of time. Why do you say that? Because Maya Fey isn't coming back. What? You don't know what you're talking about. How could you say something like that? It was your job to protect her, right? Just like it was your job to protect Mia Fey. Two sisters caught up in the worst circumstances. I realized that, and you were the only one who was by their sides. You were the only one who would have saved them. But I didn't know anything about what was going on. Huh. What did I just say, Tride? Being oblivious is a heinous crime in itself. Tomorrow. We'll settle everything in court tomorrow, once and for all. Mr. Nick, is what that man just said true? It'll be alright, Pearls. I'm sure Maya's alive. You'll have to see for yourself tomorrow. I know I can trust you, Mr. Nick. My dear Pearl, you've done so well, my child, my Pearl. It's better that you don't know what you've done. I know this day would come for you. The blood of the main family is no more. After all this time, the Master's seat is yours. My last great wish. It seems I was just in time. Well, I'm pretty sure Maya channels her, lady. So you can go fuck yourself. Also, it's fucking 4:32 p.m. or a.m. I'm gonna fucking sleep. So yes, I'm saving. But let me finish this off real quick.